That issue of community safety has really been the biggest one facing residents in Alice Springs for some time now. We saw that crime crisis erupt last January. Just a month ago, we saw riots in Alice Springs, both at the Todd Tavern and at the Hidden Valley Town Camp. That prompted the Northern Territory's Chief Minister Eva Lawler to announce a 20-day youth curfew. It's something that has been well received almost across the board, Kieran, and the Prime Minister was also talking positively about that step today.
The NT government consulted about that, and we were supportive of the measure that was there. And it seems to me it really has provided that circuit breaker. Yes. Just like last year, the decision that was made about alcohol was positive as well, had a positive impact. We need to not be ideological about this. We need to look at what works. Yes. And if it works, we're up for it. It's as simple as that. And quite clearly this has made a positive difference.
Interesting that the man standing behind the Prime Minister nodding there, Kieran, is the Northern Territory's Deputy Chief Minister, Chancey Paik. Now, he was really the driving force behind the decision not to reinstate alcohol bans in those Aboriginal town camps in Alice Springs after that Stronger Future legislation expired in July 2022. He described it as a race-based policy. It was only when the Prime Minister flew to Alice Springs last January that decision was overturned. He was also adamantly opposed to any youth curfew in Alice Springs. He was on the record as saying that curfews were something that were for dogs, not for young people in Alice Springs, but had to really make something of an about face after his Chief Minister, Eva Lawler, announced that measure last month. So, you know, the Prime Minister there saying that we need to not be ideological about this. I think we've seen a different approach from the Northern Territory government in recent times, one that hasn't been driven by ideology. And I think as a consequence, we are starting to see some positive results.